y'all! Welcome to Biz Vibe. I'm Vivian Camille, and today I wanted to do a quick race recap of the San Tan Scramble 50K that happened last week. It was a great way to kick off the new year. These race recaps are helpful for me because I get to reflect on what went right, what went wrong, what I need to improve on, and the overall race in general, so I can take that into my next race and be a smarter ultra runner. First off, I want to say congrats and thank you to everyone who finished the race, set course records, and of course those who volunteered. And like I said, great way to start out the new year, so thank y'all for making it possible. This was also my first Aravaipa race and my first race in Arizona, so I'm so happy to have checked that box, and I've been wanting to do an Aravaipa race for a long time. So glad I could do it, and they did not disappoint. I thought they did a wonderful job making the event happen. Everything went pretty smoothly. This race was a tune-up race for me, which meant I wanted to go out and see what my fitness was like. I've been training a little different, which we can talk about in another video, but I've really liked my training. I just wanted to kind of put it to the test with this race. I'll be honest, I wasn't super excited about the trail when I did the course preview. I was like, I don't know how I'm gonna set a pace here. I don't know how I'm gonna maintain it. And then this random big hill climb, like, I just didn't find much flow in it. But when the gun went off, I didn't think about it again, and I really actually enjoyed this race a lot. I found my stride, learned how to run a race that has little ups and downs, little hills, and that I was gonna have to increase my effort on the uphill, but I would recover on the downhill. I think that will be very similar to Black Canyon, which will be helpful. This race was to get a feel for what it was like to run at a good effort from start to finish, and that was a big takeaway from me. The gun went off, I was in the first wave, so I knew I would be with generally the fastest runners out on the course that day, and Colleen Lingley, I believe, took off first, and she set a really great pace, so I just stayed right behind her. Wasn't sure if I'd be able to maintain the pace, but I knew that was my goal pace, so I was like, well, I'll just hang on, and I've got a great person to follow. She seems really strong, and this will be great. Unfortunately, she took a bathroom break, and I never saw her again. I think she DNF'd because of GI issues. Sorry about that, Colleen, but thank you also for pacing me really well for that first lap. In the past, I've started out pretty slow and then increased my pace to finish, and it was really good to start at goal pace so I didn't have to expend extra effort at the end for negative splits. And I was really just able to keep that effort consistent all the way through the race. And that was one of the takeaways from this race, to start out at goal pace and see if I can maintain it and adjust from there rather than start slow and make it up. A second thing from that was consistency in my pacing. I thought I did a really good job of nailing each loop. I wanted to be in around 1:30 for each lap that we did. We did 3 laps total, and I came within a minute of, I think, a minute or two on either side of my lap. So I was really proud that I was able to maintain that. Leads me to number 3, which is nutrition. That was the reason I was able to maintain a really steady pace, is because instead of doing a gel every 45 minutes, I took one every 35 and then sipped on Tailwind every other water bottle. So I had a constant drip running through my veins. I was just all hyped up on the sugar. So that worked in my favor because I finished the race. I felt really good. I felt like I could have kept going for a long time. Something I keep saying I need to try are potatoes for Black Canyon. Mash some potatoes and take them out on some of my training runs. I just haven't done it. Come on, Viv, get with the program. So I came through for my second loop, didn't even have to stop running, grabbed a new pack and took off, traded out my old pack. My new pack had the nutrition I needed and the water I needed, which is kind of how it's gonna go for Black Canyon. That was the point of this tune-up race, is to simulate basically what I wanna do for Black Canyon and hope that I can execute come race day in February. Another takeaway from this race was that David and I, the day before, came up with kind of my goal pace and what I wanted to run. We factored in the fact that I'd probably run about a 15-minute mile to get over that hill, and then adjusted the rest of the race for goal pace, which I was gunning for the course record, but I didn't know if that was, it was a tune-up race. If it was gonna be too much effort to get that, I wasn't gonna run full out for this race and set myself back for Black Canyon. So I liked having the guesswork taken out of it. I knew the pace I needed to run, and I knew the effort that I was shooting for, and I knew if I'm going beyond this effort, I can slow it down. This is a tune-up race. I don't have to win number one, and I don't have to set a course record here. It also helped me to not get too in my head about the competition and where they were, because at that point it was like, this is the pace that I will be running today. This is the effort I will be running with this pace. But if somebody comes and passes me and they're going way faster, my decision is already made. Like, I'm not going to be chasing them because I know where I'm at. I know what my goals are for this race. So that was really helpful. Just those decisions were already made beforehand, so there was no question. Lucky for me, I came around for the third lap, and David let me know there's probably 20 or so minutes between me and the second place person, and that some people have dropped out. So from there, it was just kind of like, okay, cool. Let's race the clock and shoot for the course record. I felt really good, and I knew that I would be able to hold the pace, so I did. I finished the race in 4:32. I did get the course record, which was fun. That's my first course record. I've never done that. I got second place overall and first female. And we got these cute little guys. Look how pretty these are. I really like the Aravaipa style. I love the wooden things with the setback wooden things. I came across the finish line with seemingly a lot left in the tank, which is exactly how I wanted to finish this tune-up race. I gave it a really strong effort. I had fun, and I didn't have to kill myself to finish the race where I did. Those of you who saw me on the last hill might think I'm lying right now, because you probably thought I was about to die right in front of your eyes. But the thing about me is I just suffer really loudly and recover very quickly. So that kind of leads me to what needs to be improved. Number one thing, climbing. I looked at my Strava after the fact and realized that my heart rate was the lowest when I was climbing uphill. That worked in my favor this race, just because it was kind of a break, I guess. However, I need to practice, and I need to know that if there is a big hill that I've got to climb, if there is a big push, I need to know that I can maintain my heart rate or even push harder through the uphill. My climbing can certainly be improved, especially before Leadville. My next question is really like, what does it look like to give 100% effort for 100K? How do I finish with nothing left in the tank? I have yet to do that for 100K, so I'm really excited for Black Canyon and what's to come with that. Those are my takeaways from this race. I really enjoyed the event. I would love to do it again. A lot of fun people. Thank y'all all who came up and said hey to me. It was really fun to see y'all and put a face to the comment or whatever. Yeah, I look forward to doing more Aravaipa races now that I live here in Arizona. Like I said, they're really well run, great volunteers, good vibes. Yeah, I've got nothing but good things to say about the San Tan Scramble. Thank y'all for watching. Please like and subscribe if you want to like and subscribe. If you don't, that's fine too. I will see y'all later, and until then, happy trails. The Black Canyon 100K is happening this year. Whoop whoop! And I signed up today. I am registered and confirmed. So, yeah. Yeah, it's happening, and I'm really excited. Can you tell?